Geminis, hi. Thank you for being here. I'm very happy to have you here. Very happy to be pulling cards for you. This is your reading for June 2022. I'm going to start off with oracle cards, then we'll move to tarot, and then I'll finish with the fortune cookie from this deck. It's a general reading, okay, so I'm not focusing on any particular area of life. Whatever comes up in the energies is what comes up in the energies. To a certain extent, it's for you to take the energies that I'm talking about and apply it to kind of whatever area of your life you're seeking guidance on. Having said that, sometimes specific themes do come through, so if they do, you know, if what's coming through in the cards does seem to relate to a particular area of life, whether that's love, spirituality, family, finances, career, I will let you know, of course. The other thing that I need to just say before I get started is I'm pulling on collective Gemini energy, okay? So, excuse me, I've got incense going. What that means is not every single message necessarily is going to be for you, so please take what messages resonate and leave the rest behind, okay? Don't force anything to fit. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit, that's fine. Maybe check out some of your other placements, or maybe the next video will fit better. Yeah, it's about using your intuition and your discernment, okay? Your intuition is more important than anything I can say. Alright, let's get you some oracle cards, my loves. Month of June for Gemini, please, the overall energy. Overall energy for June for Gemini, please. Thank you. Bear Spirit, healing. Yeah, okay. I'm going to get you also, I believe in your own magic, but let me show you the healing card, which is number 4. It's very 4 of Swords. This feels like a pause. It feels like, certainly at the moment, more towards the beginning of June, it feels like it's not necessarily a time for action, or too much action anyway. You know, especially we've got Mercury in retrograde at the moment, so it's not a time for making big decisions, but more a pause. Yeah, but you know, there might be something in that card that speaks to you directly, which is why I tend to try and show you them if I can, without interrupting the flow of the reading. Let's get you a Believe in Your Own Magic card as well. What does Gemini need to know for June? Thank you. Don't be afraid to sing. 43. That came out quickly. Last time I got this card, I took it very literally, because I was literally going to an Easter service for my son that day for his school, so I sung my heart out in that church. I'm not, you know, I'm not religious. Anyway, for you, Gemini, you know, take it literally if you want, but it's just about being proud to show yourself to the world, proud to be authentic, kind of not giving a fuck what anyone else thinks, Gemini. So I like that, you know, especially on the back of that healing card. So a lot of the stuff that you might have been healing, see, I feel like it's past energy for a lot of you. I feel like you're on the cusp of moving out that healing energy into taking action, probably like once we've got past the energy of Mercury retrograde, which I think it ends on the 5th of June, and then the energies kind of hang around for a bit, and so, you know, maybe mid-June I can really see you singing the world your song, Gemini, metaphorically, you know, whatever that might mean for you. What I was going to say about the healing card is I just get the sense that some of the stuff that might have been coming up for healing is around kind of the judgment of other people, and sort of seeking value outside of yourself, kind of healing that need for other people's approval to bring you value. Yeah, that's what I feel for you. So let's see what Tarot's got for you, my loves, for June. Thank you. The Ace of Cups are over there in reverse. Sort of come out right to the right hand side of my table. I don't use a spread for I'll show you it upright. I don't use a spread for these monthly readings, but broadly speaking, the right of the table is future energy and the left of the table is the past energy, broadly speaking. Let's get you some more cards anyway. Thank you. Four of Swords. It makes absolute sense. You know, if there's one card in tarot that matches with that oracle card that came out first for you, it's the Four of Swords. Rest, recuperation. Yeah. I don't know, for a lot of you, I feel a bit like I say, you're about to step out of that energy, but you know, go at your own pace. Step out of that energy at your own pace. Two of Pentacles reversed. And then we had this Hierophant with kind of the Six of Pentacles covering it. Interesting. I don't really know how well you can see these cards. I do like for you to be able to see the cards. Sorry, I keep messing around with the camera. Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Feels really comfortable. It feels comfortable, cozy, relaxed. Yeah, I've never felt the Four of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles go together like that before, but it just really feels comfortable. Just real comfort. That's just like getting under a blanket and relaxing. That's kind of the feeling. Underneath the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. So this is nightmares, anxiety, sleepless nights, but I feel like you've put the healing work in to sort of deal with these sleepless nights, to move yourself out of having so many sleepless nights. I feel that this healing has left you with a bit of a decision to make, though, in some way, and I feel a certain reluctance to make that decision. You don't want to. It's almost like you want to pass that decision over to some sort of higher authority with the Hierophant here. How very interesting. I'm saying this because you've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Hierophant. Whether you're literally dealing with a Taurus, I don't know. Some of you could be. It doesn't have to be. I don't really tend to mention star signs in these readings, but sometimes I'm drawn to. You see, this is kind of authority. This feels like authority. I wonder if a lot of times in your life your decisions have sort of been taken out of your hands, or your decisions have been very driven by maybe religious dogma, because the Hierophant can be a religious figure, but if not religious dogma, then I don't know, cultural dogma you might say, or societal expectations. I feel like in the past you've handed a lot of your decisions over to just what's expected of you. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of the energy that you're currently in, is one of, I'm not going to make a decision. I'm sort of just going to do almost like what's dictated to you. I don't know. But along with that, it feels like there's a recognition that you do need to step up into your power, and you do need to make an active decision for yourself and not just pass it over to whatever this Hierophant represents for you. The advice of an authority. Feels like the advice of an authority. But you know what? When you receive that advice from whatever authority, your gut reaction to that tells you a lot. Yeah. That's where your own instinct comes in. You know, by all means, seek out that advice, but let your intuition tell you whether to follow that or not. I mean, that could even literally mean watching tarot card readings, couldn't it, in a sense? And that is kind of the way I work in these readings, or what I say to viewers is, you know, let what I say be a tool to hone your own intuition. Yeah. Why was the Six of Pentacles covering the Hierophant? Six of Pentacles is about equal give and take. And I do feel this relates to the Hierophant. It relates to that advice from authority. It's like, I think it's asking the question of you, like, you know, on what basis am I accepting this advice from this authority, or this, or on what basis am I following cultural, religious dogma, expectations? Because what do I get back? What do I get back for following this advice? It doesn't feel like an equal balance of power, because this feels like something that has power over you, which would make sense in this context, whereby it's referring to, you know, sort of authority dictating to you in a certain sense. It's like there's no equal give and take. I'm getting charity work for some of you. I feel like some of you are doing charity work, or probably tied into this kind of religious authority. There's a lot of charity work. Maybe there's a lot of expectations around that, and maybe you're meeting those expectations instead of following your heart, because you've got the Ace of Cups out in reverse. I think you're being asked, like, what are you feeling though in your heart? Because in your heart, I feel like you want to give back, but I just don't know if the way this Hierophant energy dictates to you that you should give back. I get the sense that doesn't feel right for you. And perhaps that's what this decision relates to. Okay. Curious reading. Curious things coming through. Hope it's making sense to you. Let's clarify some stuff. Some things. Let's get some more for you. Let's try and find out more about what this decision is that you're putting off, hey? And then I think we'll look at how to turn this Ace of Cups the right way up. Sometimes Ace of Cups reversed does feel like self-love, but here it feels like, I don't know, I feel like you're being asked to consider what is in your own heart, Gemini. Anyway, Two Pentacles reversed. Why is this Two Pentacles reversed here, please? Why is this Two Pentacles reversed here for Gemini? The Empress reversed. Nine of Cups. This decision could bring you absolute great happiness. So this is wish fulfillment. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. And you've got kind of a new-ish moon in both of these cards. New moons are about setting intentions, manifesting. The new moon is in your sign today. As I'm doing this reading, I will probably put this reading out this afternoon, the 30th of May. So I really feel like you're being asked to work with the energy of this new moon, which is in your sign. And so with it being in your sign, that means that the stuff that's coming up energetically for you is about sort of your own identity, kind of your own sort of values, which makes perfect sense really with what we've been saying so far. You've got judgment. Oh, you've got judgment in reverse. What is your calling? What is this? What is your calling, Gemini? Are you ignoring it? It feels like you are ignoring it to a certain extent, but you know it's there. And you are looking to be guided by a kind of dictatorial energy, if that makes sense. It feels like you're passing over decisions about your own life to somebody else. And I think that's a conditioning thing for a lot of you. But while I'm saying this, I feel that you're very aware of this because you've got 2 healing cards out. So I feel like this is something you are actively looking within to kind of bring to the surface, shed light on it. Oh man, these cards. Look at these 2 doves. See, both of these came out in reverse. I just feel like great peace is available to you, Gemini, when you kind of step away from this Hierophant energy, which we've already talked about. So however that resonated with you exactly for your life is going to be different, but I hope I got enough across about the energy so that you know what I mean. Yeah. And once you kind of turn this 2 of Pentacles the right way up and make decisions based on what's in your own heart, your own calling, not what you've been told your calling should be by the Hierophant, by culture, by society, by religion. No, this is about what's in your heart, Gemini, and you follow that. And your 9 of Cups is available to you. So many times I've had this 9 of Cups for Gemini's readings, I'm sure. And, you know, you've got the 10 of Pentacles as well on the bottom of the deck, you know. But it is about following, listening to your own heart, and working with that new moon energy, because both these cards, we've got this new moon. So, you know, you might want to write down your intentions. I cannot tell you how much it helps to write down your intentions. It just helps. Well, I guess it's different for everyone, so I shouldn't preach what I do, but something for you to look at. Okay, just put it that way. Something for you to look at. It brings, you know, it just helps. Writing anything down helps bring clarity to a situation anyway. But there's just power in the written word, I think, because, you know, you can kind of vaguely let the universe know what you want through kind of wishy-washy thoughts and maybe even prayers or however you do it. But if you write down your intentions, for me, that sends a much stronger, clearer, direct message to the universe, what you want to bring about. And you know, I talked about following your heart, and also your intuition is coming into it here, because the purple and the pink on the edge of this tree speak to me of intuition, you know. And it came out reversed, and here this is really sort of telling me self-love, self-care. What do you want, Gemini? And I don't know. I was trying to sort of find out more about what this decision was even about, wasn't I? So I guess that's it. It feels for a lot of you it does relate to a sort of calling, and career is an interesting word. It might relate to that sort of thing, but I think it's more a question of how do you want to serve others? How do you want to help others? So I don't feel that it's exactly about earning money for you. It's about using your talents and gifts. Although along the way, yes, it probably will bring you financial abundance, but I don't feel like that's your main concern. Especially as well with the Six of Pentacles here, which feels like kind of very giving and being of service to one another, service to others. So I think tarot wise, I'll leave it there, and I'm going to finish on a fortune cookie for you, Gemini. I hope that made sense. I mean, the decision might not be directly about your calling, but it's something that's going to help you in that area anyway, whatever the decision is. I have to say, for some of you, a small minority of you, it feels like maybe about 10% of you, this Judgment card in reverse could mean what Judgment often means, particularly if it comes in reverse, which is someone's asking for a second chance, or you're considering giving someone a second chance. That's often what Judgment means. And we're in Mercury retrograde, and the Gemini new moon, even in and of itself, whatever sign you are, can speak to second chances. You might be asking someone else for a second chance. You might be asking someone else for a second chance. In fact, it could even relate to a job or this calling. For a lot of you. For a lot of you. For a lot of you within this category, which is already a small category. Not for a lot of you overall. Anyway. Wow. Interesting. Right. Fortune cookie card to finish for Gemini. Right. Or 3. Fortune cookie or 3. Declutter. Burnout. Intuition. Intuition. I'm blocking my cards everywhere. Trust your intuition. It is a great time to learn a new skill, change careers, or invest money. Well, yes. This has got investments coming into fruition written all over it. Oh, sorry, I can't stand these cards of mine being on the floor. Sorry. Change careers. Yeah, there's definitely a potential change of careers. Yeah, although it feels, yeah. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects and people you no longer want. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. Interesting. Well, if that's to happen to you, I feel you being able to deal with it with this healing work that you've done, Gemini. Burnout. Your hard work will see results. Ten of Pentacles makes sense. But your health needs to be maintained, so check in with your doctor, dentist and health professional and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Yeah, well, I mean, it comes back to the kind of self-care cards that came out for you. Yeah. Right. I hope that made sense for you, Gemini. It's quite a nice little reading. I hope you have a lovely June. Do give the reading a thumbs up if it made sense, if it resonated for you. just helps get the messages out in front of other people. And if you haven't subscribed already, please feel free to do so. All right, Gemini, I'll catch you next time. Bye.